Now, I told you all the grind doesn't stop. We're going to knock out this Affinity map, NL Central, or the Central in general, and then we're going straight for the West. And then we're done with these, and we get into the National map. I probably will upload part 1 of me completing the National map, just so you guys can get a head start on it and not have to wait on me. And then I'll upload more and more parts so we get the whole entire National map, which is the Albert Pujols map, in case you didn't know, done together. Now, first things first, we want to look at the goals. We know here we have to steal 5 million fans. I'm going to play that game on Legend. I would advise you all to play a game on All-Star and then the other one on Veteran. If you're a new player and trying to get used to the controls, etc., might even have to play 3 games on Veteran. Whatever you find yourself to be comfortable with. And then after that, you'll be straight with that goal. And you need to complete all 7 goals in order to get any program points towards the team affinities. So if you're new here, end up enjoying today's content, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell. And you can become a member of the channel by clicking on the channel and then join on the top right section. I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to Zach Pace. He is the newest member of the channel. Now, follow me on all my socials, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, and channel community tab. Interact with me there. Channel more Bhlademyst. There you can go ahead and subscribe to my other 2 YouTube channels. Enough of the chit chat. Make sure you got your lineup full of team affinity players and players you're doing missions for offline, and let's get straight into it. So the closest team to us are the St. Louis Cardinals. We're gonna go ahead and face them with 7 million, and we are going to restart nonstop. Luckily for us, it wasn't the first try, but we were going to restart nonstop until we went ahead and beat the Cardinals without losing any of our fans. So what I mean by that is, you guys saw how I had 7 million fans and they had 2 million. If it would have dropped to 6, I would have restarted the map again and again and again until what occurred right there occurred in the game. So that's what you would do. Now, big tip I always say in the beginning of every single Conquest map is you want to make sure you always put your 5th starter to start. That way your opponent puts their 5th starter as well. You can't put your ace at the 5th hole and then basically expected to be the 5th starter of your opponent, because they go by overall, not by where you place that starting pitcher. Now let's hop into some gameplay, but not you guys hopping in gameplay with me. You guys are just gonna wait until I finish the game. So this is what we're planning on doing here. We're planning on going right after the Brewers. Now our game plan is to go with 3 million fans up to this territory and not lose any. But obviously it's Conquest and you never know since you leave it up to simulation. I was thinking about going towards here and then having 2 million fans here, but that would absolutely guarantee a game on Hall of Famer Legend. So I'd rather take a chance where we have a high chance of keeping 3 million fans at least. We go with 2 million fans. So in a way, it would have been the same thing. We get a standard pack and we get to face them on Legend. So let's go ahead and do it. Now, obviously, if you don't want to face them on Legend, just skip to Steel, reinforce, and then go ahead and face them. So we have to do our Steel fans phase now. And the easiest team, in my opinion, to take fans away from is the Detroit Tigers. So either you face them on All-Star or Veteran, but I would suggest you face them on All-Star. You go ahead and get the 3 million fans. If you're a skilled player, experienced player, just face them on Legend and put your best team out there. And trust me, more likely than not, you're going to end up beating them or going to extra innings and still beating them. We're going to personally face them on Legend, and that's going to go a long way towards helping us basically complete the rest of this match. So I have some sad news for you all. We ended up actually losing that Conquest game on Legend. So this is what we're going to do now. We only have 3 million reinforcements. We're going to waste it all on this. And we're going to make our way over to the Tigers. We're most likely not facing the Tigers just yet. We're going to go ahead and play them on Legend again and try to steal 5 million fans away from them. Hopefully this time it actually works out. If it doesn't, we're going to be in some trouble. Big time. So we're coming back with even sadder news. We gave up a grand slam. Right now on Legend, I can only get a hit. It's either my eyes are tired or something's tired, because like I'm in shock. I'm in disbelief right now. And I could have easily just faced them on All-Star once and then faced them on Veteran the second time, and I wouldn't be in this mess. But hey, That's what happens sometimes. That lets you know that I'm human just like you all, and some of you guys might be struggling to go ahead and beat them on veteran and all-star, etc. So now I'm on the perfect path, or I'm on the same level as you guys. Now we're going to go ahead and face them on Hall of Fame and pray to the Lord that we actually come out victorious, so we can go ahead and try to steal fans against the next team we're going at. So I know I didn't believe in myself, but we went ahead and actually beat the Tigers on Hall of Fame difficulty. Now we're just gonna go to skip to steal fans. The weakest one is the Pirates. I think they might have been weaker than the Tigers the entire time, but I'm blind. It's 2 a.m. and I've been doing conquest all day, so you're gonna have to ignore me for that. We're gonna go now and try to steal 5 million fans from the Pirates so we can get to the Twins, and then after we get to the Twins, we basically restart back at the beginning and then go after these because there are a lot of open territories. Now I'm finally relieved. This may be a surprise to many, but we finally did it. We stole 5 million fans. We beat them on legend difficulty. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is go to this previous stronghold and just make a beeline for the Minnesota Twins, take the Minnesota Twins, and then we're going back to our original point and trying to get those 2 territories and getting all that open territory space, so when we reinforce, we get a lot more fans. And when you get a lot more fans, it turns out it's a lot easier to actually move around the map. But you should know that already, because this isn't your first conquest map. And if it is your first conquest map, well then, now you know. Now wait till I get national map and teach you all the ways of it. So we're going to face the Twins on All-Star and we're going to beat them. Now that we captured the Twin stronghold, we got to think about it. What do we do now? Do we continue capturing territories, or do we think that's a waste? I personally think it's a waste because we can get a lot closer to the Chicago White Sox and maybe even get to the Cubs inside the same run if we just go ahead and move these fans. Plus, we got nothing to worry about. None of these other teams are anywhere near us or going to be anywhere near us for a minute. So which path is shorter? This is 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So basically 4, 5. They're both the same, to be honest. Let's go ahead and go right after the White Sox first. Just because that 1 million fans that's blocking, or the 2 million fans that were blocking us right there, or would have been near us, I felt like they would have attacked. But since they didn't, we're all good. Let's just go ahead and take the stronghold on All-Star difficulty. So we beat the White Sox. It was a pretty easy game, I'm not going to lie to you all. And we actually went ahead and got Joe Smith upgraded. Another AL West. And there we go. We got the ball player gold. So I'm making a video on that ASAP Rocky. Before we even do the ball player gold, we're going to go all the way to the Cubs. So, which is the fastest path? It's going to be this one. It's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, we'll take that because us attacking that territory with 1 million fans, it just increases our chances of losing basically fans. And we don't want to do that. So we'd rather just ignore them and attack only one territory with fans. Because look, it's 3-2, 3-2. And here we don't run the risk of losing anything. So you got to play Conquest intelligently at the same time. Okay, that is unfortunate. But it's all right. We don't got to steal fans anymore. That's the good thing here. We just got to reinforce this. Go to attack. Attack just one time. Give me that one lucky time. Perfect. And now we're going to face the Cubs. Let's go. Took that W2. Now we're going to face the Cubs on All-Star difficulty. So now that we went ahead and beat the Cubs, it gets interesting because we have to decide which path we want to take. And I think I can leave the Cleveland Indians over there by themselves for a long time and then focus on getting to Kansas City. And which path is shorter? You have to decide. Either you go from where that 1 million fans are at, which I do not believe is a shorter path. Well, it's a shorter path to the stronghold, I would say, when comparing the territories you have to fight through. You have a lot more open territories, etc. But let's count. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and then you're at the stronghold here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we're gonna reinforce here because it's much closer. And then look at that. Regardless, they would have went ahead and filled that area up. So in a way, we made the smarter decision. And we got 17 million fans, so we got a good amount of fans. We don't really have to worry about much. I don't even want to really attack that 1 million fans and then run the risk of losing anything. So we'll just let them continue walking and go straight after them. Over here too. Get these 2 territories. If we don't lose anything below, I would want to say 10. We should be facing them on All-Star. Definitely not on Veterans since we don't have anywhere near double. Holy smoke. That 1 million fans was the strongest I've ever seen. Alright, let's go ahead, beat them on All-Star, and then come back to you. So once you beat the Kansas City Royals, which was fairly easy for us to do, we're using pinpoint now, so it was 6-1. I say that's an improvement from what we normally do with pinpoint. We're just going to go straight after the Reds, and along this path, what's most likely is going to happen is we're not going to have enough. As we were rudely interrupted by some guests coming into the door, let's get back on this conquest grind. So we're just going to make a direct path against them. I see that they have 3 millions on one side in terms of fans. They have 3 million. And then on the other side, they have 2 million. So generally, what you want to go ahead and do is you want to go to the side that has the weaker amount of fans, just in case they attack you. So this 2 million fans, they most likely will never attack that 1 million fan. So we have nothing to worry about there. But the 2 million fan on the right side of the Reds, if we go to reinforce and we skip this right here, this would most likely turn into 3, and then it might have a chance to attack us if we had less than 3 here. But because we would have 3 and they would have 3, they wouldn't attack. But if we would have went over here and we would have had 3 and they would have had 4, they would have attacked. And then the stronghold, if we beat this number, would have attacked us as well. I think I can face them on Hall of Fame here and beat them. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. And then I'll get back to you all. So we went ahead and beat the Cincinnati Reds. Now I have to decide which path I'm going to take. Do I go after the Pirates or do I go after the Cleveland Indians? Now, I am not going to attack these 3 million fans because I believe I'm a little too weak. So the first thing we're going to do is skip the Steel fans phase. I believe that the Pirates, they're just 4 away, and since they are the closest ones to us, those are going to be the influencing factors that are going to push us to go directly after the Pirates. Now, the 3 million fans to the left of us, after we go ahead and beat these 2 million fans, they might attack us. Hopefully not, but once we leave 1 million fans there, they most likely are going to attack us to try to regain that territory. It's not going to matter too much, but once we beat the Pirates and we skip to the next phase, it's possible. Now the path, it's no longer going to matter because we don't need this path to be connected to the Pirates anymore once we do have the Pirates under our control. But if we're not able to face the Pirates, let's say on All-Star difficulty or Hall of Fame, and end up losing to them 2 times, then it might be essential that we get that territory back if they do decide to attack us. But here I am. I'm going to go face the Pirates on Hall of Fame and beat them without a problem too, using pinpoint, which I've been improving at. You got to practice pinpoint on Conquest, I'm telling you. So now that we captured the Pirates stronghold, all we have to do is go to the Indian stronghold, which I'm currently blocking. So let me go ahead and just turn off the camera real quick. And we can't actually go after those 6 million fans because we would get absolutely destroyed. So I'm just going to skip to reinforce once again. I'm going to move these fans, or excuse me, I'm going to reinforce our leading territory first. And then I'm going to move the fans that were here, which is like 1 or 2 fans, 3 actually, all the way over here. The 6 can never attack us because it can never go past their own 1. So let's go ahead and begin attacking. We're not that many spaces away from the stronghold, so we should be good. So we actually got attacked from the back by the Cincinnati Reds, pause. But it does not matter because we do not need this path anytime soon in order to continue our path to the Cleveland Indians. So I told you, eventually those 3 million fans, they would go out of their way to attack us and take our territory. We have a bunch of open territories ahead, so that should make everything a lot easier as well. Let me actually open up my second camera on the other side. So not seeing me on the regular side. Yes, I know. These 2 or 3 territories are wide open. Hidden reward of 2,000 stubs. We're going to go up here, and we're most likely not going to be able to actually face the Cleveland Indians here. Or we might actually, if we don't lose any fans on these 2 simulations, well, we lost, so never mind. We won't be able to face the Cleveland Indians in this run, but in the following one we should. Now, be very smart here. You don't want to go after where there's 2 million fans, because the 6 will attack you trying to protect the stronghold. We're going to go after the 1, and then we're probably going to have one of the easiest stronghold games we've had so far, which is beating the Cleveland Indians. Oh, the 2 decided to attack us. Wow, did not expect that, but beating them on veteran. So now that we beat the Cleveland Indians, all we have to worry about is the hidden rewards and where they're at. You guys already know the deal here. I'm only going to show you the hidden rewards. Everything else when it comes to this, you will know from watching all the rest of my conquest videos. Let's go. Look for hidden rewards. So there's a hidden reward where my 20 is at. So there's another hidden pack where my 13 is currently at. So there's another hidden pack where my 3 is currently highlighted at. So there's a hidden reward, balling is a habit, right where my 1 is located. Right there below this stronghold, right where the 1 is located at, or highlighted. Hopefully we don't lose to this 1 million fan territory, and we didn't. So we went ahead and completed the central team affinity map. You guys know what's next. We got the, I believe it's West. Yes, we got the West left, and then we'll have the Nation of Baseball right after. So stay tuned for that one. If you did end up enjoying today's content, make sure you hit that like button, red subscribe button, turn on the channel notifications. If after you watch this video you decide that, hey, I want to go and support the creator an extra way, you can become a member of the channel by clicking channel and then join. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed. Follow me on all my socials, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out.